Hello my darlings, I hope you're doing fantastic, even though in some countries, especially Europe, we've got such a massive heat wave. It's a struggle for so many of us, so please leave me a comment below if you are also experiencing such a massive heat wave, because we really are. And today we're gonna focus on very good fragrances with impeccable quality. Most of them have amazing prices and nobody talks about them. So yeah, I really wanna give a massive shout out to the fragrances that I personally do talk about on my channel, but put them in one video, the ones that don't really get much hype, and I truly don't know why. They are absolutely amazing, and as I said, they have amazing prices as well. So if you want to get a great quality with mostly great price, then keep on watching. And speaking of great quality and great price, today I want to give a shout out to a brand I'm wearing on myself today, and that is Meideya jewelry. So they do very inexpensive with incredible quality jewelry pieces, and what is the most important for me, they don't only have amazing styles, very up-to-date, very fashion, you know, they are also extremely durable. Their pieces are made of stainless steel, so it means you will not get allergy from it. You will not get weird color on your skin from it, as some jewelry can do. We all know, we've all been there. And also they are waterproof. You can swim in them, you can shower in them. So basically you don't have to take them off. And yeah, I really love the pieces. So first of all, I have this beautiful signet ring, and it has like an opal kind of a stone in it, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's chunky, it's gorgeous, and I've always wanted to have a little finger ring, so I'm very happy with it. Especially with little finger, not many people wear rings on them, and for me they're one of the most comfortable fingers you can put a ring on, you know, because when you're driving a car or you're doing something, you don't really feel it because you don't use this finger that much. Of course, they have so many other rings to choose from, but this was definitely one of my favorites. So that is the first one. Next, we have this beautiful bracelet, a little bit like Cartier style, but this one is very dainty. It has those beautiful crystals all around it. There is no visible clasp. Everything is very hidden, which I really love, because no matter how this turns, it will be beautifully looking. And also I do have this beautiful stack on my neck today, and I am in love with it, absolutely in love with it. Let me actually get close to you. So this is the first necklace, and this one has this beautiful emerald stone. So that is it. And this one is this chunky chain, also with an emerald stone. Absolutely beautiful, looks very special, especially when you stack them together. They also have a matching bracelet for this particular necklace, so check it out on the website. Of course, everything I'm talking about will be linked below with any discount codes that I have, etc, as per usual, guys. Just look into the description box. So in general, the jewelry comes very beautifully packed. It can be a great gift, but to be honest, I'm not even thinking about anyone when I browse through their website, because I want everything to myself. Yeah, they have absolutely beautiful pieces, very classic looking, but also with an edge. So I really like it. You can go super chunky, like, you know, hardcore chains on your neck, or very dainty and very minimalistic, which I really love. There is something for everyone. And again, they're hypoallergenic and tarnish free. Nothing's gonna happen to that jewelry, even if you bath in it every single day, which I absolutely love. So yes, if you are on a budget and you don't want to splurge on real gold, I highly suggest getting Meideya. Also guys, I do have eczema, so I am the best person to test jewelry for you, and with this one nothing happened to me. I can attest to it. You see, nothing's going on with my neck, everything's fine. So yes, check them out. They're absolutely beautiful brand, and I'm very happy to be able to give them a shout out. So that is it guys, and we can now move on to fragrances. Of course, everything will be linked below as well. So again guys, I'm gonna share fragrances with you that are incredible and pretty much nobody talks about them. Maybe few people here and there, but it's really not a hyped up range of fragrances here, and they really should be. They're incredible, and some of them actually were recommended to me by some of you guys. So yes, let's go ahead and jump right in. The first one is gonna be a little bit more expensive than the rest, but I do have to show it because to me this is truly pretty much the best rose of all the roses when it comes to those beautiful oud rose combinations. This one is the best and the most versatile, and that is from Jo Malone, and this is a rose and white musk Absolu. This is a very high concentration fragrance when it comes to the oils, so it's very long lasting, it does linger, it does leave a great trail, and this is a fragrance that nobody really talks about. I haven't found a suitable, appropriate dupe for it. No chance, no chance. This one smells so natural and so strong at the same time. It's incredibly beautiful. I know some people on Fragrantica, because I went through the Fragrantica, you know, looking how people are with this fragrance. Some people do compare it to Montal Rose's Musk, but no, not even close. Completely different fragrance. This one, as I said, it's natural. It is very luscious, it's potent, it has some freshness to it as well. There's nothing powdery here. The oud is here, but it's very faint and basically like anchors the whole situation here. So gorgeous scent. This one is a little bit more expensive definitely, but if you want just one perfect rose oud, I think truly I would go for this one. And nobody talks about it. It's not a hyped up fragrance, so I'm guessing not many people will wear it. Beautiful one, really beautiful one, and it's very sad that, you know, it's not that popular because it's truly amazing. So yes, that is from Jo Malone. I think that's one of those Jo Malone fragrances that really doesn't get a hype at all. So yeah. Okay, next one. What do we have here? This fragrance surprised me so much because I did have it back in the day, way before I started YouTube. So it kind of comes from my old stash, you know. And now I have it again, and probably my nose changed as well. But now this fragrance smells completely different to me than it smelled before. And that is so good, guys, and so inexpensive. It is Shaghaf Women from Swiss Arabian. Of course, we all know the most hyped up fragrance from Swiss Arabian is Shaghaf Oud. This is the same range, but this fragrance is completely different. This one is uplifting, airy, fruity floral with beautiful musky ambery dry down, but it's so wearable, guys. There's no oud here. We have quite a bit of peony. Oh, this is a fragrance that's gonna be just perfect for spring and summer, so now it's a great moment to grab it. I feel like this is such an underrated fragrance. It's just insane. And I highly recommend it. The longevity on it, even though it's a fresher, fruity floral, is beautiful. It will last on you the whole day, the whole night. To me, it's more of a daytime scent, but you totally can pull it off in the evenings. So yes, Shaghaf Women, very, very underrated fragrance that I truly, truly recommend with all my heart. So that is that. The next fragrances actually, like the whole line of the brand that is really not that hyped. To be honest, before I got it, I haven't really seen it online, so it's definitely more of the underrated line, and that is Commodity. Commodity is a brand that I recently talked about. I recently just got into them and explored them, and they are incredible. They have such beautiful fragrances, and the ones that I love the most are actually three. The first one is Milk, the second one is Gold, and the third one is Moss. And these three to me are just incredible. You're pretty much good to go with those three. So Moss is like your fresh, aromatic, wet, woody fragrance. Absolutely beautiful. It has some eucalyptus to it. It's quite calming, very long lasting, and perfect for every day and for sports, anything like that. To me it's an everyday active fragrance, but it's perfect for work too. The next fragrance from Commodity that I fell in love with, Two Bits is Milk. And to me, that is the most beautiful marshmallow fragrance ever. It's sweet, it's woody, it's marshmallowy. I think this is the best marshmallow fragrance that I have come across, period. I wish I knew about it sooner. I really would love it to get more hype because their fragrances are long lasting, they're beautiful, they're unique, very realistic. They just smell incredible. And yeah, Milk is to die for. If you love sweet, if you love Princess from Kilian, if you love Dolce & Gabbana, PERFUME, skip on them and get yourself Milk. It's way better if you love marshmallow note. And Gold is the most beautiful vanilla. It's amber vanillic fragrance. It's very sweet but wearable at the same time. It's not too cloying, it's just this perfect balance. They also have like this stronger versions of them which have pluses on the bottles, and they are amped up even more. So Gold has added some patchouli, it's more Middle Eastern. Same with the Moss one, it's amped up with juniper berries, and then Milk is also amped up with some smokewood or something like that. So you even can choose the intensity of your fragrance. I highly recommend it, and yeah, just check that brand out because it's really not too hyped around the community, and I don't know why. Because it took me 2 years to find out about them because they reached out to me with a discovery set. Otherwise, I would probably not know. So yeah. All right. Next, maybe we can go with Al Haramain. Al Haramain, again, it is a Middle Eastern brand. They do have fragrances that are, you know, their interpretations of very popular fragrances, but they also have their own collection, so it's a massive mix of everything. They also have like this super luxurious collection that's very expensive, you know, with raw materials, etc, etc. So in general, it's a very interesting brand. It's a very interesting brand to look into. And the fragrance that is really not hyped up, and I truly love it, is Junoon Noir. And this is basically a dupe for Dama Bianca from Xerjoff. But to me, this one, if you want Dama Bianca but you don't have a budget for it, or you just don't want to spend that money, I think you'll be good with this. It's just so good. It is pretty much the same. It's slightly fruity, vanilla, a little bit powdery, a little bit citrusy. It's just a perfect blend of fragrance for spring and summer if you are a vanilla lover. And lasting power is incredible. The price is incredible. The whole Junoon or Junoon range is very, very good to look into, but this one is definitely my favorite. So check it out, guys, because it's so, so, so worth it. So that is that from Al Haramain. Do I have another one? Yes, I have another fragrance from Al Haramain, and I could not mention it because it's so beautiful. And again, nobody talks about it. I know it's a newer collection. This is a collection that's a little bit more luxe, but still very reasonably priced. And this is definitely like, you know, their own creation, and it's so incredible. So this one is called Royal Musk, and I have all of them from this collection, and this one I am in love. This one is the best. It's the most feminine, it's the most versatile. If you want something clean and beautiful and feminine, this is the thing that you should go with, because it is just amazing. Oh, it's a very musky fragrance. It has some ylang ylang to it. It has some beeswax. It's slightly floral, like white florals. Just incredible, but it does have that slight tropical touch to it, like tropical florals, and that beeswax. Just everything comes together in here, and the blend is incredible. I must say, this is such a well blended fragrance. I love wearing this, and I must say, my boyfriend also loves when I wear it. Also, this is not too sweet. So if you don't like sweet fragrances, I think you're gonna be very happy with this one. So yes, great longevity again. All our Haramain are pretty much the same in that department. So that is Royal Musk with a beautiful bottle. So that is that, guys, from Al Haramain. I have nothing else. Now we can move on to, again, something a little bit more expensive, but I think online you can find it with a good price, because I've been checking it for you. And anyways, I will link it below, whatever I found. Teo Cabanel. And the one that I love, I think the most, to be honest, is Ooh La La. This is such an underrated fragrance, and it is just incredible, Massive compliment get to this one, even though I wasn't, you know, sure how it's gonna perform. It is 10 out of 10. So Ooh La La, this is that type of fragrance. If you love Rolling in Love from Kilian, if you love those slightly powdery, very nutty, sweet, irisy fragrances, you are gonna die when you smell it. This is one of the most beautiful fragrances that I have in my collection. It's so, so good. There's a car coming around. I hope it doesn't disturb you. Sorry if it does. My neighbor, I think, just parked. So yes, Ooh La La, amazing fragrance, great longevity, and it has such an amazing sillage. I am smelled everywhere I go, and I always get compliments. So yes, those, you know, those nutty, irisy fragrances sometimes are a little bit closer to the skin, but not this one. This one performs like a beast. It's amazing. It's amazing. So yes, Ooh La La from Teo Cabanel, very, very underrated and incredibly beautiful. So yes, this should be a hit of the internet, and I really don't know why it's not. So I am trying to make it a hit. All right, guys, you just have to have it. You just have to have it in your collection. If you love niche, if you love unique fragrances, but also very wearable ones and very feminine, you're gonna love it. I think there's also hazelnut to it, if I'm not mistaken, some type of nut, and it's very, very nutty here. So yeah, lovely, lovely. Okay, can I go with another more expensive but definitely worth it? Can I, please? I'm sorry, there are a few that are a little bit more expensive, but really, again, I have to show them to you in this video because they're incredible and nobody really like hypes them up. Nobody. This one is from Widian, and this is Black 5. So this is the black collection, and this is number 5. In general, the black collection is very good. Very, very good. There are definitely some others that I do want to have. But I started with number 5 because it's definitely super wearable and super luxurious smelling. And this is a tuberose fragrance with caramel. And it does have this smoky, floral, oriental touch to it. Very, very oriental, actually. But it's spectacular. This fragrance is just spectacular to the point that I don't feel cool enough, like posh enough when I'm around my house to wear it. I don't wear it when I'm at home. I don't wear it when I'm just running errands. This requires a special occasion. This is a fragrance that is gonna be a great wedding scent if you like stronger stuff, because this is strong, trust me. This is actually not eau de parfum, this is a parfum concentration, so there's nothing stronger on the market, and you get 50 ml of it, which in most cases the parfum concentration comes in those little tiny bottles. This one is a full-on fragrance and it's so potent. You really need like 2 sprays around your chest area and 2 sprays on your wrist and maybe 1 somewhere in the back in your hair, and you'll be good. All right, you'll be good. Incredible. It's sweet, but it's not obnoxiously sweet. It's more of a very creamy floral tuberose with caramel. I hope I'm making sense, but it's so well blended, it's hard to describe because you cannot really smell exactly the notes in particular. It's just such a good blend. Incredible fragrance. So that is Widian 5. And again, all Widians are incredible, but this one is one of my favorites. And again, we're gonna move on to something cheaper. So this is one of the most beautiful roses, again, just like my Jo Malone, but this one is definitely less Middle Eastern. There's no oud here. It's more feminine and sweeter and more uplifting, and it is from Swiss Arabian again, and this is from their newest collection, Heritage, and this is Rose 01. Incredible fragrance. Mine is pretty much gone. I used it so much. You get 50 ml for such a good price. The whole collection is incredible, but Rose 01, to all my Delina lovers, you will die of ecstasy when you smell it. I know many of you already got it because of me, and I'm very, very happy about it because this really needs more hype. It's so good with such a great price comparing to Delina. The only difference, I would say, this one has more amber, and it doesn't have rhubarb, so it doesn't have that sharp soury note in the beginning. You just get that lychee and rose and muskiness and amber. Just gorgeous, okay? Just gorgeous. I really, really recommend it, and this one sits so much better on me than Delina. Even though I love the original Delina scent, it doesn't really last on me that well for some reason, and this one I can smell on myself and on my clothes until I put them in a wash. So that is great, and the bottle is very nice as well. I really cannot complain. Yeah, they are just gorgeous. Gorgeous. The whole collection is amazing. So that is Rose 01 from Swiss Arabian. Next, I have a brand that is niche, but it's actually inexpensive. They are based in France, but I guess they do ship worldwide. I got my bottle, it wasn't their website. I think I got it from somewhere else, but I can't remember. I will link it below if I find it again. Their prices are around €8 per 100 ml. So that's the price range we are sticking to. So I would say for niche and super high quality, it's not bad, because, you know, these days you cannot even get most designer fragrance for that price. You have to pay more. So yeah, good, good, good. And this is Brecourt, the brand, and the fragrance that I love the most from the brand is Farah. And Farah is this gorgeous amber, sweet, a little bit like apple pie fragrance that is mouth-watering but super strong and sexy at the same time. It has some darkness to it. I would say it's still a gourmand, but a very dark Middle Eastern gourmand. It has dates to it, so you do get that, you know, gloopy tropical sweetness as well. It is just incredible. It's slightly powdery as well. I think everyone who loves Angel's Share from Kilian, or Ambre Narguilé from Hermès, or Eau Jaune from Parfums de Marly, you guys will love it, and it's so much better priced than these that I mentioned. The longevity is incredible on it, and so is the sillage. The bottle is beautiful, and it actually is catered towards females on their website. I would say it's straight up unisex, but on their website it's catered towards women. So, you know, take it or leave it, but I love it. There is beautiful vanilla to it as well. So yes, guys, I highly recommend. If you love those slightly ambery Middle Eastern leaning gourmands, you're gonna die. You're gonna love it. It's cinnamony, just beautiful. If you love Eau Jaune or Angel's Share, you'll surely love this one. And Brecourt has so many other beautiful fragrances that I really want to get my hands on. Patience, Paulina, patience. I have too many. I have to, you know, declutter some and then get more because it's getting insane. So that is Farah. And another fragrance that is really not hyped online or Fragrantica, wherever, and it's incredibly good. It's not too expensive. Again, we are around $100 range for 100 ml. Yes, 100 ml. So very reasonable in my opinion. And it is a brand from Kuwait, and it is Naima, and the fragrance is called Laya. Again, they have other ones that are beautiful, and I really want to get my hands on them. However, the shipping is a little bit tricky, that I must admit, but the fragrance is so worth it, guys, so worth it. This is one of the best vanillas ever, and the strongest. This fragrance will last you on your clothes even after a proper washing machine wash. This is how incredibly potent and clingy it is to the materials. On the skin it lasts just as amazingly, but on clothes it's incredible, and the sillage is huge. So Laya is a gorgeous woody powdery vanilla. It has quite a bit of powdery notes, but these are the powdery notes that I actually do like. I don't really mind it. Very beautiful, sweet, strong fragrance. To me, it's 100% feminine because it's quite sweet. So yes, Laya, very underhyped, and it should be on your shelf by now. It really should. So check it out, guys. It's to die for. All right, I have 3 more fragrances. One is very inexpensive. 2 of them are slightly higher in the price range, so bear with me. They're incredible. So let's start with this. From Micallef, I have Glamour here. Again, I don't hear people talking about it. I mean, to be fair, I don't watch much YouTube reviews, etc. I've said it a million times, but you know, I browse through Fragrantica just to see what's new, what's up there. I do browse for pages on YouTube to see, you know, if there are any new releases I missed, etc. If someone's copying me, you know that drill. We're all humans, we all do that stuff, but I try not to watch too much. And it never popped up. It never popped up in my feed, so it must be very underhyped. There are many fragrances from Micallef brand that are very obnoxiously hyped up on the internet, especially Ylang in Gold. I mean, it is beautiful, so there is a reason to it. It's valid, but nobody really talks about this one, and the whole range is actually not really hyped up. There is so many that are beautiful. There's Glamour, there's Délice, there's Spiritual, so many beautiful ones. It's insane. So Glamour basically is a fragrance that can easily replace Alien from your collection. It is basically very, very similar to Alien, the old formulation, but I would say it's a mix between Alien Essence Absolu and the original, with some slight fruity accords in the very beginning. So you have some plum in here. You also do have vanilla. So yes, it's just, you know, best of both worlds, to be honest, you know, because so many people love Essence Absolu and so many people love the original. It's just a mix between them. It's amazing, just amazing. Incredible longevity and sillage. Performance on Micallef fragrances is usually incredible, so this one is no different. The bottle is not too travel friendly, but it's beautiful. So if you are craving the old Alien or Essence Absolu, I think you definitely should try Glamour from Micallef. Another more expensive fragrance, but again, nobody talks about it, and it's so worth it to have it. It's actually, when you count the milliliter per price, it's not that bad, because you get 125 ml, and it's very often on discounts, very often discounted on the website, so keep looking. This is from Boucheron, and this is Tubéreuse de Madras, and this is such a gorgeous fragrance. I'm actually wearing it today at the moment. And to me, I think this is one of my favorite Tubéreuse. This one is a strong fragrance, but it's so beautiful and tropical. It has tropical flowers to it. It is vanillic, it is sweet, it is slightly green as well. To me, it is an uplifted version of Tubéreuse Impériale from BDK. If you love that one, you should definitely check this one out. Also, if you're debating between these two, because I know many of you are, Boucheron, for sure. To me, this one is so long lasting, so potent, and massive compliment getter. One of my favorite fragrances, Tubéreuse based, that I have and I have smelled in my life. Really along with Widian, but Widian is just on another level. This is something that I do not wear every day at all. And this one is bearable every day. You can pull it off on everyday basis. Beautiful. Also, if you love stronger Tubéreuse fragrance, this is gonna be gorgeous for vacation, because it has a tropical touch. Just amazing, all right? Just amazing. And last but not least, I have my little baby here, and that is from Orientica, and this is Amber Rouge. And this is, to me, the best dupe inspiration from Baccarat Rouge 540, especially the extrait. This one is just as good. You even get a beautiful bottle. As I always say, it's metal, not plastic, so very bougie. Great price. And this one smells and lingers just as beautifully. This one is, oh my god, this one is so dense, so sweet. To die for, guys, to die for. If you love Baccarat, even if you have it in your collection just like me, I would still not go without it. I have to always have this one. It's the best, because, you know, it is not expensive, so you don't have to worry about wearing it every day and using it up quickly. This one is going to be great. So yes, Amber Rouge from Orientica is my last one to show you today. Of course, I could go on and on, but these ones are the ones that really, like, you know, popped in my mind the first thing I thought about this video. So I really hope you enjoyed it. Please do not forget to check out Meideya jewelry. Beautiful stainless steel, tarnish free, hypoallergenic and waterproof, with beautiful, very modern designs, but classic at the same time, which is 100% my vibe. I especially recommend this stack. It looks so beautiful together. And of course, all the fragrances will be linked below as always. And thank you once again. And we will be in touch, my darlings, on Instagram, in the comments. See you in my next one. Bye.